Hi YouTube, it's Miles RNY's Journey, Molly, and sorry if I'm squinting. I just took my sunglasses off because I want to be able to look at the camera. It's a little bright out today. So, I had RNY surgery on December 18th, 2015, and in Utica, New York, through Dr. Graber's office. I am 5'7". I always forget to kind of share that tidbit of information. And so my starting weight was 273. My surgery weight was 256. My weight last week was 166. My weight this week was 164.4, which gave me a 1.6 pound loss for the week. 91.6 pounds since surgery and 108.6 pounds overall. So that is good, and I have no complaints there. So just a couple things that I want to talk about, and maybe we get some feedback. And I'm sorry, I'm done squinting. Is one, I have a horrible weekend fat girl syndrome, complex, problem, whatever adjective you'd want to use to explain it. And it's like I feel like I'm getting to a point where I'm just fighting myself. So I do very well throughout the week, lose usually a good amount, and anything is a good amount. And then I get on the scale Monday morning, and even this week, which will be on my update next week, it creeped into Tuesday morning, because anyway, Monday I had plans to do like brunch with some of the girls that I worked at the school with, just a kind of summer catch up type deal. But anyway, and so I don't know, and I just don't know what to do about it. Like, a part of me thinks maybe I should move my weigh-in day from Friday morning even to Saturday morning, just to see if that changes, and if that gives me some good results, then possibly moving it to Sunday morning, just to see if that helps. I mean, I'm just looking for a solution, and I just don't know what to do. I just need to keep myself in check. So it's not like I don't know what to do, but it's just like when I don't have that routine, and maybe it's creating a routine for myself on the weekends, but that's kind of hard too, because there's always like things that we're doing and we're more out and about and I'm off, and so I'm just like more active in doing things, which is good, but so I don't have like a set schedule like I do during the week. I don't know. I need to hold myself more accountable, and the scale is a great accountability system for me. So when I get on that scale on, Monday or whatever, and I see that number, I'm like, oh, holy crap, like, time to rein it in. But, like, how much better would I be doing if I wasn't doing that to myself every weekend? Like, that's kind of how I'm thinking. Like, I'm fighting against myself, which is ridiculous. But I guess it's a part of my process. Which it wasn't until I was thinking about doing this video on my way to work, because I'm just in a parking lot away from work, that is it self-sabotage? Like, I'm getting much closer to my, initial goal weight, which is a healthy BMI of 159 pounds. And that is not that far away. So I don't know if I'm like as a sabotage situation is going on. But then also, now that I'm creeping more towards that healthy BMI weight, more people are commenting about, when are you going to stop losing? You can stop losing at any point. Which I kind of took a line from Precious, because I know she said at one point in time in one of her videos that these people didn't tell her to stop gaining weight, so who are they to tell her to stop losing weight? And the first comment came from my husband probably a couple weeks ago. And, I was like, well, I'm not even at a healthy BMI yet. Like, I really want to reach that point, and I kind of threw that line at him. And he's like, you can't say that to me. And he's like, what was I supposed to say to you? And he didn't want to be rude, like, when I was bigger. And I was like, I get it. And I get what you're saying. But, I still have a little ways to go. And, and who knows where my body will stop. So I'm trying to figure that out along the way. And then I was at like a little, like just my close family barbecue, and my brother brought up my weight, and I told him, and I think he was thinking it was coming more from like a mental health standpoint, but I was just like, BMI is very black and white, like this height, this weight. And so I was like, well, I'm still like 6 pounds overweight. And he's like, I am going to smack you. And he's like, and I was like, no, like really, like, according to BMI, I have the X amount of weight to go. And he's like, like, really, you're still not at a healthy weight, look at you, you're already so small, blah blah blah, I don't know if I like this. And then like my parents started chiming in, and I brought up the same thing to them. I was like, y'all didn't tell me when I was unhealthy to knock my shit off. So now that I am getting healthy, just let me be, and we'll see kind of where I go. And no, I'm not gonna get sickly. Like, I know from a mental health standpoint that, like, I'm still at a healthy, I'm not technically at a healthy weight, but I'm almost at a normal BMI, which is supposed to be a healthy weight, which will help me in the long run when it comes to different diseases and conditions and things. And so be that. And so leading back into my kind of crazy weekends, like I spent a lot of time on the weekends with my family, like my brothers, my sister, and my parents, and because we all kind of live very close to each other. And so, am I trying to prove something to them? Like, am I, at the barbecue eating a little more just to prove to them that I'm not starving myself? I don't know. I don't know where my head's at, and I guess that's my issue at this point in time, and I need to figure it out. And like I said, maybe I'll start with just moving my weigh-in day by one day to see if that helps. Maybe I should seek therapy. And a part of me has always been very open to that. But it's, I think, more time than anything. And the one person that I know has experience with bariatric patients, which I think would be the best case scenario for me, instead of just any normal therapist. I mean, no offense, any therapy would probably be helpful. Is about 45 minutes away from me, so I wouldn't mind doing that, but it's all like a time situation for me. But it might be something I'm seriously gonna look into, because me doing this to myself for those 2.5 days, because usually it starts after my weigh-in on Friday. All of a sudden I feel like, oh, it's weigh-in day, I can celebrate. And then it goes downhill from there, and by Monday morning I'm like, oh crap, time to really get to it again, Miss Molly, what the heck you doing? So I guess that's my biggest struggle. So if anybody's got tips or tricks for weekend craziness, and how you've done good with like reining it in and controlling it a bit better, I would really appreciate any suggestions. But I think that's about it for the week. I am definitely going to be working on the rules for WLS post-op ASAP. It's just finding time to do so. What I was thinking actually on my way to work, if I just did, because I'll probably break it up into some sections, or it'll take me forever to upload, in which I want to say thank you for SJ for tagging me. That was amazing, and I'm glad you thought of me, and I'm glad that you think anything I'm doing actually makes sense. But, I've definitely have made some progress, and I do respect myself for that, and I'm glad, at this point I've lost 108 pounds, and not everybody in the world can say that, I guess is what I'm saying. So I guess some things I'm doing, I must be doing right, but in the grand scheme of things, I'm not perfect, and I would really love to change some things up. But yeah, so I'm thinking maybe once, or I'll do one section before work tomorrow and the next day, and hopefully it'll be good to go for uploading. So I will really enjoy doing that, and thanks again, SJ, for tagging me. So I'm just a bit of a procrastinator and need to get to it. But yeah, that's my week. So it's a good week. I'm doing good. I'm still making progress, but any tips and tricks would be greatly appreciated. I love you guys. Thanks for all my new subscribers, which I realized I just hit 100 subscribers the other day, which makes me wicked excited. I think I might be doing a video maybe to do a giveaway, which, probably something simple like an Amazon gift card or something. But that will probably be in the future, so I might do a video. I'll do a video if I'm gonna do it, with maybe ask me some questions, and then I will put your names into a random draw and see who wins. But I will do a video when I'm ready to do that. First, I want to get this WLS questions or rules out of the way, and then we'll move on from there. But 100 subscribers, I can't believe there's 100 people that are even slightly interested in my story. But I love you all. Thank you for the support, and I will catch you next week.